go live yet, Ben.
Alright, for sure. I was gonna see if you could snag me because we're not doing the game. Well, then you would have to take me back to lunch. I can just have. Nice job, Luke!
Now batting the catcher, Joey Newberg.
You said what? Oh yeah, no, I'm trying to go home.
That's a long
All right.
answer. Oh, go for it. Better than none. All right. We're going to do the last three. Unless it rains.
Good job, Lou.
And we welcome you to this live streaming event. We've had quite an adventure here at Lithia and Driveway Fields today, but this is a production of Table Rock Sports. We're actually now in the bottom of the fourth inning, so if you'll give us a chance to catch up, and there's a walk.
Now batting first baseman, Kellen Willer.
And the score is Grants Pass 8 and North Medford 3.
Here we go, GP, roll it up.
And so
Here we go, Luke, throw ground ball.
so right now North Medford is at bat. I'll grab some starting lineups for you. As at the plate right now is Kellen Willer, the first baseman for North Medford. Out on the mound is Luke Baker. And it's a 1-1 count on Willer. There's a swing and a miss. So we go to 1 and 2. One on right now for the Black Tornado. That one's popped up, giving chase and nope, out of bounds, out of play. So Newberg stands down at first base just after drawing the walk. He's catching this afternoon. There's another pop-up, and that one's headed for the soccer field behind us.
Way to battle, Luke.
I don't think it quite made it to the soccer field. Part of the crazy weather that we're having here in the southern Oregon area is what's causing all the havoc. Playing times are getting changed, fields are getting changed, and I guess what you do is you just, when you see the yellow bus with the team leave, you just follow the bus, and wherever it goes, that's where you should be. Here's a pop-up. That's going to go out to right field, and that will become the second out of the inning. As getting out of that one easy was Montejano. That brings up Aiden Beckstead. He's playing left field this afternoon. Newman's out in center field. Marcus Moore, who is being DH'd for, out in right field. There's a strike by Baker right on the outside corner that time. 0-1 to Beckstead. There's strike two. Looks like about the same place as Baker painting the corners, as they say. There's a little foul. We've had rain all day here, pretty much in the Rogue Valley until right now. All bright and sunny. And there's a roller. It's going to be picked up by the third baseman over to first, and that will end the inning. So, with that, we take off now to the top of the fifth. And as we do, it's an 8-3 lead for the Grants Pass Cavemen over the North Medford Black Tornado on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
See it on national TV all the time. They tell us that funerals can average between 7,000 and be there.
The Start Something New sales event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokee L4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back 3-peat Truck of the Year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get a Start Something New deal on every new vehicle in stock, only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular. It's on TableRockSports.net, and we are at the Lithia and Driveway Field, field number 9 this afternoon. Davis Carr takes over here in the top of the 5th for Johnny King, who moves out to second base. And standing at the plate, there we go, is Jackson Tunnick playing shortstop. He has a 1-0 count on him. Carr comes with the next pitch. Strike one called, and it's 1-1.
Good, Jack.
There's a foul back to the screen.
Battle Goose.
1-2. The Black Tornado have a doubleheader scheduled tomorrow up in Eugene. That one misses. 2-2. And then they have a doubleheader scheduled Saturday at home against South Eugene. We use the word scheduled because there's a line shot. That's going to get, nope, going to get underneath that one. And grabbing it for North Medford is Moore out there in right field. So there's one away. That brings up Troy Osborne, the catcher for the Grants Pass Cavemen. But anyway, use the word scheduled because the weather is supposed to be iffy through the rest of the week. And so who really knows if they're going to get the games in and how that'll look even if they do get them in. And there's ball 1 to Osborne from Carr.
Here we go, Troy.
And hopefully they'll get the games in. They need to get the games in. The regular season's coming to a close here quickly. There's ball 2. 2-0.
Good job, Troy.
Osborne up there with one away for the Cavemen. Carr's 2-0. Strike one. That misses down. 3-1. That'll be out of play. 3-2. We actually, all things considered, for the sketchiness of the weather, have a pretty good crowd here today. There's a line shot that's going to get down in center field. Newman will play it on a couple of hops. Back into Retigliano. And standing over at first base is going to be Osborne. That'll bring up Luke Morgan, the third baseman for Grants Pass. Get the field set again. The umpire says we like what's going on now. Carr will be pitching now with one on. He'll be doing it. There's a throw over. Osborne's back. And back again. Still looking for the pitch for the 2-0. Carr going to throw a third time. And Osborne's back a third time. This field here is all turf, AstroTurf, artificial turf they call it. There goes Osborne down to second base successfully. And so with one out, Osborne stands down at second base. And Morgan has a 1-1 count. But this is all AstroTurf here, including the infield that you're looking at. Whereas North Medford, the 2-0 misses, or the 1-0 misses. Well, I'll get it right yet. 2-1 misses. A 1-1 pitch miss. Now it's 2-1. But North Medford generally plays their games at their home field, which is on the North Medford High School campus. It's all dirt, but not today, not with the weather the way it has been. Carr comes set. Takes a look back at Osborne. The 2-1 is drilled into left field, but going to grab that quickly and get that back in. Real quick like. Is Beckstead.
Here we go, team. Bring one in right here.
So Tahalo Johnson, who plays center field, he had a 2-run homer in the first inning.
Here we go, team.
First two batters got on. He brought him in with one over the left field wall. Guarantee you'd love to do it again with first and second. And he gets this one down, and that's going to get down. Now that's going to get into the gap. That's going to bring in another run, and that will make it 9-3. Well, he's got at least 3 RBIs on the night.
Let's go, Kane.
Kane Robinson, the DH, is at the plate. Still first and third and only one away, but a 9-3 ball game now for the Grants Pass Cavemen. Davis Carr's got some work to do here. We're going to keep this score right where it is in the top of the 5th. Wilner gave it a shot, but wasn't going to catch up with that one as it was hooking pretty fast. If we'd have been in golf, we'd have had to yell 4. I was going to hit a spectator. Carr steps off now. I'll do a step back up. And he'll look at everybody and deliver on the 0-1. That's swung on. That's drilled deep. Beckstead back. He's back to the warning track. He's got it, but that's still going to get a run in. That's coming in as Morgan to make it a 10-3 ball game, but now with 2 out.
Here we go, Baker.
And still standing over at first is Johnson. And Luke Baker, the pitcher, steps in.
Here we go, Baker. Come on, 3.
And Davis Carr misses. Was the first pitch to Baker. 1-0.
3.
That misses down. 2-0. The 2-0 from Carr. Swung on and belted. That's hooking foul. Caught it though. Beckstead grabs it in foul territory for the 3rd out. We head now to the bottom of the 5th. As we do though, it's now Grants Pass 10 and North Medford 3 on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day. It's on TableRockSports.net.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team. I just want to play. But not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon, and that's on TableRockSports.net. Well, we got rid of the rain, but we didn't get rid of the wind. My goodness, it's really picked up now. And it's blowing inward, so that'll, probably the ball's not going to go too far into the outfield. Jeremiah Robbins leads it off for the Black Tornado, and he looks at ball 1.
Nice pitch.
And that was fouled away, and we go to 1-1. Stepping out, and the 1-1, strike 2. I will go to 1-2.
Here we go, Luke. Yes.
There's strike 3. 1 away here in the bottom of the 5th. That brings up Johnny King, now playing second base. He was the starting pitcher. And that one misses outside. 1-0.
Here we go, Baker.
There's a shot. Right to the third baseman. And grabbing that one was Cantola. That right? No, that that is not right. They moved him on me. Luke Morgan grabbed that one.
Here we go, GP.
Ritigliano steps in. He's the shortstop. Hale takes strike one. Scoreboard says a ball, but I thought the umpire called it a strike. Well, we'll see here in a moment. And that one bounces up there. They're saying it's 2-0.
Here we go, Baker.
Umpire's making no correction, so we'll go with it. The 2-0. Strike one called. 2-1. And that's going to be lifted out to left field, circling under it, and grabbing it for the final out is Johnson. So we will now head to the top of the 6th inning. I can find where my cursor decided to run off to. We'll head to the top of the 6th inning as we do. It's a 10-3 lead for the Grants Pass Cavemen over the North Medford Black Tornado on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Is Cole Carnes for Grants Pass. And he'll bounce one out to first that Wilder will take and step on the bag himself.
All right, here we go, Ari.
They gave it off to Davis Carr at the last minute. One away. Ari Cantola, Grants Pass's first baseman, looks at strike one.
Let's go, 1-5.
7-run lead now for Grants Pass. Carr trying to keep it right there, and he'll field this one himself over to Wilner, and there's 2 away.
All right, here we go, Caleb.
Caleb Martinez I'm sorry we don't have a record of what happened earlier for all these players. Almost going to get through. No, Morgan knocks it down and keeps it from going into the outfield. But Martinez will be standing down at first base anyway. That was hit really hard. Morgan did pretty good just to get a glove on that and keep it in the infield. Jackson Tunick, a shortstop, steps in.
Here we go, 7.
And that misses inside. 1-0. The 1-0 swung on and sent back to the backstop.
All right, here we go, 7.
1-1. And misses inside and taking off for second base. And getting there. The ball was dropped. Is Martinez.
All right, Jackie, right here. Let's go, 7.
Tonic will step back in. He's got a 2-1 count. 2 down, but a runner standing out at second base for him now. Strike 3. That's only 2. It's only 2. We're laughing. The whole North Medford baseball team was going off the field on that one. No, people. It's only 2 and 2. You're gonna have to get a third. You have to get a third strike or do something else before you can go to the dugout. Well, left just as one, man. Here's the 2-2. Inside. 3 and 2. That's fouled away.
Go, Jackie, don't stop.
That one's popped up and out of play. 3-2. Tunic hangs in there against Davis Carr. There's a spectator here who has a propane heater. He's soon going to be everybody's friend. There's ball 4. That brings up Troy Osborne, the catcher for Grass Pass.
Let's go, Troy. Bring one in.
Had to
Knock him around. Here we go,
get rid of
10.
the shin guards that he would be using for catching, but
Here we go, Troy.
he's up there now. 2 on, 2 away. As Davis Carr tries to keep it right here. And that's swung on and belted right to backstab. They will grab that one just before it hits the ground. And we now head down to the bottom of the 6th. And as we do, Grass Pass continues to lead this one. 10-3 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. It's the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
Even a few days to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
It's Ram Truck Month going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokee L 4x4s or test drive a new 2022 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Ram Truck Month, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular. It's on TableRockSports.net. Trey Newman will lead it off for North Medford. Luke Baker back down on the mound for the 6th inning of work. Made it through 5 so far. He has a 7-run lead to work with. And the first pitch to Newman is fouled away. Strike one.
Here we go, Luke.
And there's a little pop. Gets out into center field. And Trey Newman will stand down at first base.
Now batting third baseman Colton.
Here's Colton Morgan. Oh, nobody out or on. Nobody out. And one on. Trying to get some of the information here. And misses for ball one.
Here we go, Luke.
Baker comes set and misses. That's 2-0. I would imagine in this cold, it's pretty hard to keep that arm loose. It's really gotten cold with the wind blowing. There's a throw over to first, but Newman's back pretty easily. There's 3-0. Oh man.
Here we go, Baker.
I don't have a real accurate view of home plate from where I'm sitting this afternoon, but boy, that looked like a strike if there ever was one. But 3-0. There's a swing and a miss, and down to second goes Newman. Hey, he's in.
Nice throw, Troy. All right, here we go, Luke.
So now Morgan has a 3-1 count. Newman down at second, nobody out. Chance for North Medford to do something. Trying to get back in this game a little bit. And there's a line drive out to left field. That's going to fall. They're going to send, nope, they'll hold Newman. And Morgan will hold it first. So first and third, where we're at. Nobody out. Davis Carr, who's now pitching, started out at second base. And that's going to bring out the Grants Pass coach, who will have something to say to his pitcher. Maybe even make a pitching change. We'll see here in a moment. Not looking like it's much of a pitching change. Don't know why they would make a pitching change with a 7-run lead. That wouldn't make a lot of sense. Unless you just need Mr. Baker for other things later on this week. Umpire's going to go break that up.
Here we go, Baker.
So they do leave Baker in. Davis Carr will step up. Morgan's over at first. Newman standing down at third base. Nobody out. Carr will be looking to rip this somewhere. And he does. Right to second base. They'll go to second and get one. And they will not get the double play. And coming in to score on that is Newman. Joey Newberg, a one shot to Morgan over at third, and they got him at first base. That does get Morgan down to second, though. 2 away. Kellen Willer. Let's see if he can't get Morgan at least to third base, as there's now 2 away. 1 in so far. Here's one that's going to be go to Tunic and short over the first inning over. So, I don't know if everybody's stomping their feet to stay warm or cheering, but we go now to the top of the 7th. As we do, we find that Grants Pass continues to lead this on the John L. Scott scoreboard, 10-3 over North Medford. It's the Lithia Superstore game of the day on TableRockSports.net.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win.
Yes! Yes!
Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with Crispy Crunchy Chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
We're back at Lithia and Driveway Field. Field number 9 is where we're playing. This is the Lithia Superstore game of the day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular. It's on TableRockSports.net. We are headed to the top of the 7th, 10-3, or 10-4 now. Grants Pass out on top of North Medford. North Medford having scored one. They're in the bottom of the 6th. So the Cavemen, let's see what they can get done. Luke Morgan, the third baseman for Grants Pass, will step in and lead things off. Davis Carr still out on the mound. And the first one's ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 bounces up there. 2-0. The 2-0 from Carr to Morgan. Strike 1. 2-1.
Here we go, Luke.
Next week, I think it's starting Monday. These fields over here at U.S. Cellular, there's a shot right to Retigliano. He doesn't grab it, though. It gets it by him out into center field, and Morgan stands at first base.
Let's go to Holo.
That brings up to Holo Johnson. He has 3 RBIs on the day. He's had quite a day at the plate. But Newberg keeps it in front of him.
Here we go, T.
I was saying that these softball fields in particular will be busy. It's NAIA softball headed for the College World Series of the NAIA, if we get all the letters in. But they start right here, at least part of them, when they get started on Monday. And there's Newman chasing that one down and chasing Morgan back to first base. There's one away. Robinson swings and misses at the first one from Carr. 0-1, Kane Robinson at the plate for Grants Pass. Morgan has a lead. Carr looking at him. Strike 2.
Let's go, Lemon!
0-2. The 0-2 misses upstairs. 1-2. This one's popped straight up and out of play. Behind us. Last landing on the grassy knoll that is directly behind where we're set up. We're still at 1-2. Cars 1-2. Swung on. That went straight up also. There goes Johnny King for it. He has it, and there's 2 away. Morgan has to retreat to first.
Now batting the pitcher,
Luke Baker. We'll see if he can extend the inning. Carr's first pitch. The strike. And Morgan is down at second base. 2 on, and now Morgan stands down, or 2 out, and Morgan's down at second base. That one misses upstairs. 1-1. That one misses high. 2-1. Carr gives a quick look back to Morgan. And that's swung on. It's sent out to left field. Becksted's not going to get that one. Here comes Morgan around with run number 11. And standing down at second base is going to be Luke Baker. That brings up Cole Carnes. 11-4 now. Grant's pass out on top. That's outside. Ball 1. Down low. 2-0. Upstairs. 3-1. Or 3-0. So Carnes will be looking to try this somewhere. Nope, he'll take strike 1.
Here we go, 6.
Cars 3-1, swung on and popped up. Who's got it? Ritigliano's or nobody. Nobody has it, and coming in to score is going to be, well, it was a pinch runner maybe. So Ari Cantola will step in. It's now a 12-4 game. And now what are we going to do here? We're going to have another conference out on the mound. That's going to be it for Davis Carr. Coming in to pitch. Trying to get the number. It looks like number 7. Need him to turn around and rub the ball. Yes, it is number 7. So, see who this is for the moment.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Black Tornado, number 7, Sammy Havens.
Sammy Havens. PA guy gave it to us about the same time we got there. So we'll take a quick break here on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
We'll always be there.
This is the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. And we're on TableRockSports.net. So Sammy Havens is out on the mound, replacing Davis Carr. Davis Carr went out into left field, replacing Beckstead, as a Black Tornado continue to make moves around. And I think we're about ready to get this back underway again.
Now hitting for Grants Pass, number 17, Vincent Palazzolo.
Vincent Palazzolo will step in as a pinch hitter for Grants Pass. 2 away.
All right, let's go, Vinny!
And just the one on over at first base. Palazzolo is going to be on at first base himself. No, they're going to get him. That will end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. North Medford has a lot of work to do if they hope to catch up here. They need 8 just to tie it and extend it. On the John Hill Scott scoreboard, it's Grants Pass 12, North Medford 4. This is the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win.
Yes! Yes!
Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chickens, mouth-watering chicken, and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
We return to Lithia and Driveway Field on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. And they've made some changes here for Grants Pass. Troy Osborne is pitching. Luke Baker went to second base, I believe is where they told us he went. And now catching is Cole Carnes. So, well, everybody moves around a little bit here on us. Osborne takes a moment to tie his shoe. Get the bottom of the 7th started here.
Leading off the bottom of the 7th for the Black Tornado, right fielder Tanner Keith.
So leading off is the right fielder, Tanner. I'll pick up my iPad as he looks at ball 1. I'll do something different here. Not exactly showing up with any kind of clarity. Tanner Keith. He'll be down at first base. The leadoff walk. That brings up the DH, Jeremiah Robbins. Right now, everybody just trying to stay warm, I think. Osborne back up on the mound. We're ready to go. Nobody out. Keith standing over at first base. And Robbins takes ball 1. The 1-0. High. 2-0. The 2-0 misses upstairs. 3-0. And that will bring out a little discussion from the Grants Pass coaches. Trying to get mechanics in line. Not going to take very long. "3-0 is the count. Robbins looking to drive this somewhere. And he'll take strike 1.
Yeah, Troy.
The 3-1 bounced off the chest protector of the umpire. That'll never impress them.
Here we go, Cole. Come on, Troy.
3-2 though. Did call it a strike.
Here we go, Troy. Finish strong.
3-2 strike. Nope, missed it. Outside.
Now batting second baseman Johnny King.
Johnny King.
What's he say to Junior me? Screaming.
No, I asked that guy. He goes, "This Jackson too." This
Nice
Jackson.
sweatshirt. Good to see you. Good.
So Johnny King steps in. Nobody out. 2 on. Yeah, that one's fouled back. We'll go 0-1. That's too high. 1-1.
What grade is your daughter in now? What kind of soccer?
Oh no, she's doing soccer.
Oh, soccer. I thought you said softball. Oh, okay. I know. I remember. Sorry. That's why I'm trying to remember what grade would we be.
1-1. That was way too high. 2-1.
Somewhere in there. I teach fifth and I'm 10 turning 11.
Okay, there you go.
Johnny King looking to do something at the plate here. The 2-1 misses. Carnes keeps it in front of him as it rolls down the third base line. 3-1. So if King could get another one outside the strike zone, North Medford will have him loaded. Hit him. Nope. Hit the bat. 3-2.
Yeah, we're just same old teaching. John coaches football, baseball. Jackie's football, baseball.
Just the two sports?
Yeah, this was the first year he didn't play basketball.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, John's not coaching for either.
That was popped out. Garn's got twisted around. It still caught it. He got twisted around and still somehow reversed his direction and managed to make a diving catch for the first out. I looked for all the world like I was just going to land. And Johnny King was going to get another one. Here's Retigliano. Retigliano looks at ball one. So 2 on, but now 1 away. There's strike 1. 1-1. Nope, 0-2 the scoreboard says. The 0-2. Strike 2. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's 1-2. Scoreboard's wrong. The 1-2 misses. Nope, strike 3. I'm reading the umpire wrong. About the time he's using it. Well, never mind. 2 down. Doesn't make any difference. Trey Newman will step in. He has to keep it going or it's all over for North Medford. Osborne's first pitch to him is outside. Ball 1. Now it's popped back to the grassy knoll again. 1-1. That's out of play. 1-2. Misses just barely.
Come on, Troy.
2-2. Osborne set. The 2-2 way outside. Everybody's going to advance 90 feet. And Newman has a 3-2 count. Can he keep it going? Or will Mr. Osborne put an end to this? Outside. And it gets by Carnes, and 1 run will score.
Now batting third baseman Colton Morgan.
This is Colton Morgan now. Still trying to keep it going. Robbins down at third base. Newman over at first. Here's the Morgan, the one that Grants Pass is concerned about. That's inside. Almost hit him. 1-0. It's still a 7-run lead for Grants Pass. It's still quite the lead. There's a foul. That'll send Newman back to first base. There's a shot. Is it going to get through? No. Tunic will get it over. Safe. And Robbins will score. That makes it 12-6.
Now batting left fielder Davis Carr.
Brings up Davis Carr. They didn't get the one at second. Tunic picked it up on the right field side of the second base. Couldn't get her over to first fast enough. Carr will take strike one. 2 in, but there are 2 out. That one's outside. 2-0. I make it 1-1. Osborne sat with a 1-1. Outside. 2-1. Going down to third base and in safely. And I believe Newman. There's a swing and a miss, and down to second goes Morgan. 3-2. We went about as far as we're going to be able to go. There's a swing and a miss, and that will end the ball game. So we'll jump right into, if you don't mind, we'll jump right straight into the My Circle K powered by GP Energy postgame show, simply because we don't have a stat book in front of us. But as you can see on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Grants Pass wins this one 12-6. They got it started off in the first inning, though. They scored 3 in the first, and then North Medford came back and scored 3. That was a 3-3 game. Later on, Grants Pass made it 5-3. Then they extended it out to 8-3. They got it out 12-4 going into the 7th inning. And the Rock Tornado on the bottom of the 7th managed to put a couple up to give us our 12-6 score on the My Circle K powered by GP Energy post-game show, where they fuel your road trip, add crunch to your lunch, and munch for your motivation. So that'll do it from here, from the Lithia the Lithia and Driveway Field where we played today. And we'd like to thank North Medford High School for hosting this Table Rock Sports production. And we'll be at it again Saturday, we hope, when South Eugene will come to town to test their fortunes against the South Medford Black Tornado. The North Medford team has a game tomorrow. They have to travel to Eugene to do a doubleheader against Sheldon. At least that's what the schedule says. We'll see what the weather has to say about it. And then, as we say, they're home on Saturday to take on South Eugene. And again, we'll probably have to see what the weather has to say about all of that. But we'll be with you on Saturday for the South Eugene game, which would be, if they get them all played, we'll close out the regular season for North Medford. And then they're going to have to wait and see what happens with the playoffs. So we thank you for joining us for today's game. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard reads Grants Pass 12, North Medford 6. This has been a production of TableRockSports.net. This is Terry Ross, and our executive producer is Joe Brett. And we say good night to you from Lithia Field in Medford.